Hey Facebook, it's Lucinda. Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. 5 o'clock somewhere. We have so many things to talk about today. All of my friends' Facebook feeds are either Bad Bunny, doesn't speak English well, or for that matter, didn't speak Spanish well, or Kid Rock is anti-American. There's like a lot going on. But what no one is talking about is something so much more serious. This is so serious. Here's what's not being discussed today. I had something stolen from me in a Cal City bar. This is not the Cal City I grew up in. Well, actually, it wasn't stolen from me. I should back up. Let's put a pin in that. I gave my friend Paul, Music Man Paul, people know Paul as the guy that does open mic, Music Man Paul, I gave him a coffee mug because we have this sweet memory. About 2 weeks ago, Paul sent me a Facebook ad about my Valentine's Day party that I'm having at Cal City Legion, Valentine's Day, Saturday, February 14th at 7 p.m. There's a DJ, tacos, a photo booth. Anyway, Paul thought it would be fun, and he sent me a picture of a Facebook ad, and it had a coffee mug that said, "Fuck you, Valentine's Day. I love all days." And the mug said, "From Katie, love James." Oh my God, I right away had this like flashback moment because the first love of my entire life went by, well, his government name was James, but he went by Jimmy, and he died. He didn't die with me. We dated in high school. He died when I was 47. Sometimes people die. It was really emotional. I had this fantasy that we would always rekindle our love, and we saw each other every Christmas and 4th of July, but we were just simply really great friends. Anyway, I saw the Facebook ad for the mug that Paul, the Music Man, sent me, and I got all in my heart, and I was like, oh my God, I love this. I love this because it said love James, and I thought of that's got to be a sign. Like, every time I see a cardinal, I whisper under my breath, "Why did you die?" Anyway, so on these Facebook ads, most people comment, "I put my order in, shipping was great." Music Man Paul and I were on this Facebook ad thread for easily an hour. We had book reports of things that we were saying to each other, like the whole world. Thousands of people were commenting on us laughing about Valentine's Day and laughing about James and laughing about high school memories. And it was such a profound moment between Music Man Paul and I that I literally bought him a coffee mug. And it was the exact same one. It was "Fuck you, Valentine's Day." Only I signed it, "Love James and the men in my life," because I've never had a man actually do something nice for me on Valentine's Day. So I was like paying it forward to the universe. I bought Music Man Paul this coffee mug, and I dropped it off at a said bar in Calumet City, and said bar said that it would be very safe and protected. And then the other night, I got a text from said bar that Paul got the coffee mug and he loved it. To which I super overshared with this bartender who gave Paul the coffee mug. And I overshared like how Music Man Paul and I had this beautiful moment on Facebook, and we were talking all about my boyfriend that died and Valentine's Day and the Valentine's Day party, which is at Cal City Legion February 14th, 7 p.m. I have tacos, a DJ, a photo booth. Everyone's invited. Bring the baby mamas, the exes, your cousin, your aunt, your grandma, bring your friends. Anyway, I digress. So when said bar said, hey, Paul got the coffee mug, I was so happy. I thought, oh my gosh, now it's full circle. I have a coffee mug. Paul has a coffee mug. We're all happy. We can celebrate James in heaven. When I see cardinals, I don't have to whisper under my breath, why did you die? And it's just a full circle good memory. Only yesterday, Music Man Paul texted me and said, I'm at said bar and the coffee mug's missing. The coffee mug was gone. So we narrowed it down to another Paul took the coffee mug. So said bar gave this box. I'm going to show you the mug because I have the same one. So said bar gave this box to a Paul, and Paul opened it up and said, oh my gosh, I have a gift from Lucinda. I love it. Now I have another guy from this Cal City bar that's probably going to want to marry me. Already I have 3 of them. But I have to show you this. This is what the wrong Paul got. The wrong Paul actually got a box, took the time to open it up, and like just dismantle it. I mean, this is a lot of work to go through. And just open it up, get the coffee mug out. This is it. This is it. See? Fuck Valentine's Day. I love every day. Love James and the men. We're going to use it. We're going to use this coffee mug. And so while Music Man Paul and I were talking about it, this is what we came up with. We think we know who the Paul is that took the coffee mug. We think it's Bathroom Paul. Paul the bathroom guy. Not Paul the music man, but Paul the bathroom guy. Paul the bathroom guy, I met on my birthday. The girls' room was locked and I had to go pee really, really bad. And I knocked on the door wouldn't open, it was locked. And I didn't want to pee my pants on my birthday because I was in a cocktail dress. Well, actually at that time I was dressed in silver. I looked a lot like a disco ball. But so out of desperation, I knocked on the men's bathroom. No one answered. I walked in and all of a sudden I saw a guy standing at the urinal using the men's bathroom, and I screamed and laughed and made a big scene, and screamed and laughed and made a big scene and like yelled, hurry up, I need to pee, and then walked out of the bathroom, shut the door. Everyone's wondering what's going on and I'm yelling. I walked in on some guy in the bathroom, and then this guy just very shyly and sheepishly walks out of the men's bathroom and apologizes. I walk in, go pee. The girls' room is still locked. I walk in, go pee, come out, get a drink. Next thing I know, that same man has a microphone at the front of the bar and he's introducing himself as Paul, and he starts singing happy birthday to me. The same man I walked in on the bathroom and scared half to death is now singing happy birthday to me in my disco ball outfit. It got me thinking, the very best things really do happen in a men's bathroom at a bar. I met him. Had I not walked into this poor man at the urinal, I may not have had somebody sing me happy birthday. And so I'm discussing this with Music Man Paul, that Paul, the bathroom man, has the cup. And I'm trying to figure out why he thought the cup was his. And I can only imagine it's because of that tender moment we had when I walked in on him in the men's room. And that is probably why Paul, the bathroom man, thought this cup was his. And now I feel bad Because honestly, I should have bought Paul the Bathroom Man a coffee mug. Because he sang me happy birthday. No man's ever sang me happy birthday. Except for Paul, the Bathroom Man. Paul the Music Man didn't even sing me happy birthday. Paul the Music Man, every time we get together, we sing the song that I wrote about cocaine. So that's our special connection. So the dilemma is, the right Paul doesn't have the gift, but the wrong Paul has the gift. And so like there's an Amber Alert now for the coffee mug. I need the coffee mug returned back. Well, okay, I don't even need the coffee mug. I don't know what I want. I just know the wrong Paul got the gift, and the universe in some karma energy way is showing me that I probably should have gave Paul the Bathroom Man a gift because he's saying happy birthday to me. So now I need another coffee mug to give the other Paul. And so what Paul the Music Man and I, Lucinda, what we're now doing is we're writing a song all about the fuck you coffee mug. It's going to be a parody to the Pina Colada song. You know the Sweet Pina Colada song where the two people fall out of love and they put like a ad in the newspaper and then they find each other's ad and they fall back in love. Anyway, that is so like this mug. Because Paul sent me an ad about this mug, I fell in love with the coffee mug, and then I bought Paul a coffee mug based on the ad, and it cost me $13.99 and $5.99 for shipping. And so Paul and I are writing a song to sing so that we can raise funds to get his coffee mug back. And Paul the Bathroom Man, if you're watching this, I'm not upset. I know it was a mistake. We are friends. We are friends. We have that tender moment in the bathroom where I had to go pee and I scared you half to death by yelling and screaming. Not upset. Like, you can keep the coffee mug. Well, you shouldn't keep the coffee mug. Should actually give it back to Paul the Music Man, and then I'll buy you your own coffee mug that's like really special about us. And I'll do it with the funds I raise singing songs with Paul. And first of all, I love the men in my life. I just want to say that. I am surrounded by the best men in my life. Paul, Bathroom Man, I'm not upset with you. I have two drink chips that I'll bring to the bar and as ransom, and I will give you the drink chips in exchange for the coffee mug. And I promise you that when Paul and I raise money, I will gift you your own coffee mug. And I want you to know this comes from a place of love, true love. And I'm so sorry that I didn't buy you a coffee mug when you sang happy birthday to me when I was in my silver shiny skirt and blouse and I looked like a disco ball as I was turning 50. That definitely deserved a coffee mug. I want you to know we're still friends. I don't blame you. And Paul the Music Man, thank you so much for being a good sport about this and alerting me to the thievery that happened at said bar. This is nothing like the time that I stole. Oh my God, there's my kitty cat. See, even my kitty cat is mad about this lost coffee mug. Anyway, having a coffee mug go missing in a Cal City bar is absolutely nothing like the time I stole a hot pink vape pen from the bathroom and 30 minutes later was asked to leave because I was stealing glasses of ice from the bartender. In all fairness, it was the day of my divorce, and I'm not trained on vape pens, definitely not stolen hot pink ones that I find in the bathroom. But what I am aware of because of this incident is that the very best things happen in a men's bathroom in a Cal City bar. And I met a wonderful friend named Paul the Bathroom Man. And Paul the Bathroom Man, I love you, and your coffee mug is on its way as soon as Paul and I raise funds through the song that we are writing and performing. And what we have to raise is easily $18.99 in order to buy the mug and ship it to you. So if anybody out there understands my situation and has sympathy for Paul the Music Man and Paul the Bathroom Man and Lucinda about this missing coffee mug, you can send donations to my Cash App, Lucinda Lives Matter 75. Because honestly, in the world today of Bad Bunny and Kid Rock, Lucinda's life does matter. And the moral of the story is, if you're not doing anything on Valentine's Day, you have to get to Cal City Legion on Valentine's Day, because I want to hug you, I want to love you, I want to celebrate you, and we're going to have amazing music and tacos and a photo booth. It's hosted by my dear friend Pam and I, and Alex and Liz gave me the hookup for the Legion, and you just got to come out and celebrate. It's Cal City Legion, Valentine's Day. It's called Love Sucks. But everyone who knows me knows that I was traumatized by love, and now I celebrate it because there's nothing better in this world than love, which is, again, full circle why this said cup was bought for Paul the Music Man. Because Paul the Music Man and I had a moment of friendship on a Facebook ad talking about the first love of my life, James, who died on me, and I can never date him again. And when I see cardinals out in the wild, I whisper under my breath, "Why did you die?" To all my friends that are watching, I love you. Frank, you were nice to me in 8th grade, and I can't wait to see you again now that I'm 50. Pam, there's no words for you. I love you. You're the strongest woman in my life, and you took me under your wing, and I adore being friends with you. Susan, my sister, you had a pretty big day, and I'm so glad that you got good news and healing on your husband. Mario, props out to you, my friend. Hopefully you make it to Valentine's Day. And to Paul the Bathroom Man, enjoy the coffee mug for a minute, and please return it back to Paul the Music Man. Your mug is on the way. Mwah! Happy Valentine's Day. I'll see everybody at Cal City Legion February 14th, 7 p.m. for tacos, music, dancing, and a photo booth, and friends that love you. Mwah!